The Winner Takes It All is a song recorded by the Swedish pop group ABBA. Released as the first single from the group's Super Trouper album on July 21, 1980, it is a ballad in the key of F-sharp major, reflecting the end of a romance. The single's B-side was the non-album track Elaine. History: The Winner Takes It All, original demo title The Story of My Life, was written by both Paragraph R.N. Alvarez and Benny Andersson, with Agnetha Farcurrency LTSKOG singing the lead vocal. The lyrics to the song were thought to mirror the divorce between Alvarez and Farcurrency LTSKOG in 1979, similar to the 1981 song, When All Is Said and Done, in which Alvarez deals with the divorce between Annie Fridlingstad and Benny Andersson in 1981. Alvarez denies the song is about his and Farcurrency LTSKOG's divorce, saying the basis of the song is the experience of a divorce, but it's fiction. There wasn't a winner or a loser in our case. A lot of people think it's straight out of reality, but it's not. American critic Chuck Klosterman, who says The Winner Takes It All is the only pop song that examines the self-aware guilt one feels when talking to a person who has humanely obliterated your heart, finds Alvarez's denial hard to believe in light of the original title. Farcurrency LTSKOG has also repeatedly stated that though The Winner Takes It All is her favorite ABBA song and that it has an excellent set of lyrics, the story is not that of her and Alvarez. There were no winners in their divorce, especially as children were involved. Alvarez also wrote the lyrics for Farcurrency LTSKOG's 1979 live number I'm Still Alive. In a 1999 poll for Channel 5, The Winner Takes It All was voted Britain's favourite ABBA song. This feat was replicated in a 2010 poll for ITV. In a 2006 poll for a Channel 5 programme, The Winner Takes It All was voted Britain's favourite breakup song. Music video: A music video to promote the song was filmed in July 1980 on Marstrand, an island on the Swedish west coast. It was directed by Lasse Hallstra. Paragraph M. Reception: The Winner Takes It All was yet another major success for ABBA. It hit number 1 in Belgium, the United Kingdom, Ireland, the Netherlands, and South Africa. It reached the top 5 in Austria, Finland, France, West Germany, Norway, Switzerland and Zimbabwe, as well as ABBA's native Sweden, while peaking in the top 10 in Australia, Canada, Italy, Spain and the United States. It was also the group's second Billboard AC number 1. The Winner Takes It All was also a hit in Brazil. It was included on the soundtrack of Cora Picavolta Poundo Alado, a popular soap opera in 1980, as the main theme. The Winner Takes It All is featured in the ABBA-based musical and film, Mamma Mia. Chart placings. Cover versions: In November 1980, Filipino singer Imelda Papin recorded a cover of the song for Victor Records. In December 1980, French singer Myriel Mathieu covered the song in French with lyrics by Alain Boublil, called Bravo, to his Ghana copyright. The recording uses a slightly remixed version of the original ABBA backing track, and the lead as well as backing vocals were recorded in the Polar Studios. In 1980, Czech singer Helena Vondra Infinite Korva released a cover called Aty se ptá so koja with Czech lyrics by Zdeněk Borovec. In 1980, German singer Marianne Rosenberg released a German version called Nur sie Justin im Licht. In 1981, The Shadows did an instrumental version on their album Hits Right Up Your Street. In 1984, Turkish singer Nila One-Quarter Fayumlu covered the song in her native language as Yana plus or minus Sla plus or minus Aa plus or minus Mlababul on her album named Nila One-Quarter for 84. In 1988, British singer Sandra Edwards released a high NRG version on the Bolts label, available on 12 inches single only. In 1990, Mexican singer Pedro Fernandez recorded his Spanish version called El Ganador. The 1992 compilation ABBA, The Tribute, contained a cover by Swedish band Frida. In 1993, British singer-songwriter Beverly Craven recorded her own light pop version for her album Love Scenes. It was also released as a single. In 1993, Argentine duo Pimpinela recorded a Spanish version of The Winner Takes It All titled Solo Hey Union Ganador for their album Hey Amores que Matan. In 1993, the K&K Studio singers released the song in Polish as Najchca unregistered trademark Mark J1 J1/4. In 1996, singer Hazel Dean released a dance-oriented cover of the song as a single. It was also available on her album The Winner Takes It All. Hazel Dean Sings ABBA released that same year, and later on the 1999 compilation ABBA, a tribute to the 25th anniversary celebration. Russian black metal band Tryza recorded a cover of the song for their 1996 album Need for Speed. The track was also later included on the double album Pesni dla Radio, which was recorded with band Black Obelisk and released in 2000. In 1997, the song was used as the theme tune on the short-lived ITV comedy program Blind Men. In 1997, Swiss-German Eurodance group Erotic included a version on their ABBA tribute album Thank You for the Music. In 1999, Irish pop-rock band The Cause recorded a version of the song for the ABBA Mania compilation. For the 2004 follow-up compilation ABBA Mania 2, the song was covered by TV actress Bernie Nolan. In 1999, Croatian singer Teresa Ksavica covered the song in Croatian under the title Tko Gubi, Gubi Sve. The late American pop singer Laura Branigan recorded several dance remix covers of the song. Audio samples can be heard on her official website. An electronica cover of the song by Mitchell Sigman can be found on the Electronic Tribute to ABBA compilation, with vocals by Diana Naroyan. American singer-songwriter Pamela McNeil covered the song on her Tribute to ABBA album, which was produced by her husband Dugon McNeil. In 2000, the Swedish band The Black Sweden recorded two versions for their ABBA tribute album Gold. One in soft rock style, the other acoustic. In 2000, German pop singer Jeanette Bierdermann recorded a cover of the song. In 2001, German power metal band Advance released a version on their album Dragonschisser. In 2001, American indie singer-songwriter Hannah Fury included a cover of the song on her EP Meat Hook. In 2001, Japanese singer MELL from I've Sound released a cover of this song in a trance style. In 2001, Belgian singer Dana Winner covered the song in English for her album Unforgettable. In 2001, stage musical singer Michael Ball recorded a version for his album Center Stage. In 2001, Brazilian ska-core band Randall Grave covered the song on their album Like to Do Girly Stuff Sometimes. In 2002, synth-pop group Queen of Japan covered the song on their album Head Rush. In 2002, British singer Martine McCutcheon covered the song on her album Musicality. In 2003, German singer Urkra Paragraph Gare included a cover of the song on his solo album From Broadway to Hollywood. In 2004, British singer Samantha Fox recorded a cover for the German ABBA Mania compilation, as well as performing it on the coinciding TV special. On the 2004 compilation ABBAlicious performed by various American drag queens, the song is covered by Cachetta. A dance version by Japanese dance act GTS was included on their 2004 compilation Cruising. Indiana, 2006, Swedish opera singer Ann-Sofie von Otter covered the song on her ABBA tribute album I Let the Music Speak. American stage actress-singer Jan Gelberman recorded a cover of the song for her album With Love to Share. A cover of the song by German pop band Sweetbox featuring Jade Villelen can be found as a hidden track on the European edition of their 2006 album Addicted. The song was played for the FIFA World Cup of that year. Polish singer Lydia Kopania recorded an English cover of this song for her 2006 album Intuica. In 2006, German AC/DC tribute band Riff Raff covered the song in AC/DC style for their album Rock 'n' Roll Mutation Volume 1. Riff Raff performs ABBA. In 2006, Korean singer Mooney recorded an English cover for her album Whispering of the Moon. In 2006, Finnish a cappella choral ensemble Rajaton released the song on their ABBA tribute album Rajaton Sings ABBA with Lahti Symphony Orchestra. In 2006, a lounge music style cover of the song by Trombo Combo was included on their album Trombo Combo, Swedish Sound Deluxe. A cover of the song by Swedish performers Gladys Del Pilar and Dave Nudge from a stage show entitled ABBA, The True Story was recorded and released as a single. In 2008, the song was covered in a jazz lounge music style by American group B&B on their album Bossa Mia, Songs of ABBA. In 2008, a cover was recorded by the group Eden, and is featured on two compilations, Euro Football Party Hits and Olympic Dreams, China. In 2008, Australian singers Kylie Minogue and Dania Minogue recorded the song for the soundtrack of a UK comedy series, Beautiful People with the BBC Orchestra. The soundtrack was released on October 20 of that year. In 2008, the song is performed by Meryl Streep in the film adaptation of Mamma Mia, and is included on the soundtrack album. In 2008, a Spanish-language cover version was included on Il Divo's album The Promise, as The Winner Takes It All. In 2008, Scottish Stephen McLaughlin released his version on November 10 to raise money for eating disorder charity Beat. It reached number 2 on the UK independent music charts. In 2008, British pop-punk band McFly performed The Winner Takes It All, and recorded an acoustic version of the song, which was featured on their Lies single. Several high-energy Eurodance cover remixes by Abracadabra were released in the late 1990s through Almighty Records. It was most recently included on the 2008 compilation We Love ABBA, the Mamma Mia Dance Collection. Over the years, several dance covers of the song have been recorded by various artists including, Angel Eyes on their 1999 ABBA Dance album, Crown Twister on the Lay All Your Love on ABBA compilation, Euphorica on their 2003 ABBA Dance album, Frodo Project, Wildside, DJ Ensemble for the ABBA tribute album Trancing Queen in 2006, and Tom Delzar. In 2009, Andrew Bain recorded an operatic-style cover of the song for his debut album Andrew Bain Presents Modern Classics. In 2010, Liverpudlian singer Tor James Faulkner covered the track on his album The Reflection to raise money and awareness for eating disorder charity Beat. In 2010, John Barrowman covered the song on his self-titled third studio album, John Barrowman. In 2011, Norwegian jazz singer Sylvie Xlet covered the song on her album Anthology. In 2012, Susan Boyle covered the song on her album Standing Ovation. In 2012, Argentine songwriter Vicentico covered the song in his album Vicentico 5. In 2015, Glee covered the song in their final episode Dreams Come True performed by characters Walsh Cuesta and Sue Sylvester, played by Matthew Morrison and Jane Lynch respectively. Live cover performances, Swedish singer-musician Tommy Carr Paragraph RBERG has performed the song in various live performances. Australian singer-songwriter Tina Arena performed the song live during the Night of the Proms tour in 2006. American singer-songwriter Jade Villian performed the song live during the FIFA World Cup in 2006. American singer Faith Hill covered the song during her Soul to Soul 2007 tour. She reprised her performance with Benny Andersson on piano for ABBA's induction into the Rock 'n' Roll Hall of Fame on March 13, 2010 in New York City. The song is performed in second act of the Mamma Mia musical by the character of Donna. In the context of the musical, the song is used when Donna professes how much she loves Sam, but she cannot forgive entirely for what he did. She also, believing him still married, says the rules must be obeyed, meaning she couldn't be with a married man. The song was sung on Australian Idol Season 6 by Than Hui during ABBA Week. McFly performed the song at the Visa London 2012 Olympic Visa Party in front of Buckingham Palace in London on August 24, 2008. Ariana Afza sang the song on American Idol Season 8 in the third group of the top 36. Icelandic singer Jorna sung the song as an interval act for Zar Paragraph and Vakepnis Jar Cuban Vup since 2010. Australian singer Laura Clark performed the song live in the Strathfield Musical Society's Songs from Stage to Screen. In 2010, pianist and composer, Avi Amon, recorded a jazz cover of the song with vocalist Ali Myers as a part of the Circle Collaborative Art Project. The cover appears as a bonus track on their first album, Winter of Creativity. In 2012, English band The Vaccines covered the song on their live acoustic EP album, Please, Please Do Not Disturb. In 2012, English boy band Union J covered the song in week 8 of the live shows of the 9th series of The X Factor. In 2013, Swedish singer Sarah Dawn Finer covered the song during the final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013 in Malmö Paragraph. Hamden, Connecticut pop new age Prince, the 465 Carats Transit driver, performed an acoustic piano instrumental version at the arrivals ceremony at Newark Liberty International Airport on September 30, 2013 to promote his first instrumental debut album. The Bridge was scheduled to be released on December 2013. His live performance was backed by the Brewster High School Orchestra, directed by William Harris. Appearances in other media. CBS Sports' close-up Super Bowl XVI coverage used the song over the end credits. British comedy duo Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon covered the song several times in their hit BBC Two series The Trip. The song was played following Finland's 3-2 overtime win over host Sweden in the gold medal game of the 2014 World Junior Ice Hockey Championships in Malmö Paragraph, Sweden. See also, List of number 1 adult contemporary singles of 1981. References. External links, full lyrics of this song at Metro Lyrics.